Howdy, and welcome to a new video. This is going to be another art vlog, and I'm getting back into working on this larger acrylic piece. Well, it's a mixed media piece, but for most of this video I will be working on the painting portion because we are super close to being done. I thought it was going to take me a lot longer to finish this painting. I think I explained that later on towards the end of this video. Yeah, because the painting that I finished before this one was like my massive, like 3-foot tall painting. That might not be big to some people, but like that's the biggest surface space that I've ever painted on, was my 3-foot tall coffin painting. And I guess I forgot that the amount of surface level that's on the coffin painting is significantly different than this little black canvas that I have. I can't remember the exact dimensions. I want to say it might be like 18 by 24 or slightly bigger. But yeah, for the majority of this painting, I am mostly working on the skeleton features that are hidden behind this sheet ghost. I hope that translates well. Because yeah, I did a lot of this fabric painting without any photo reference. The only photo reference that I had used was like different skeleton anatomy references on Pinterest. So this was kind of hard on my brain, but I had a lot of fun working on it, and I really enjoyed the challenge, and I'm proud with how it turned out. I'm going to go in and out of the video between voiceover and letting you just watch the speed paint footage. But yeah, I'm going to let you enjoy the video, and I will come back in later. I think right here is where I was finally starting to like see my hard work pay off. It was really just a lot of layering and switching back and forth between different pink shades and the different shades of white to try to get the idea that you could see like a glowing pink skeleton figure underneath the sheet. I can't remember why I was showing this off. I'm showing off some random crystals that I have. This is lithium quartz. Very beautiful. Yes, lithium, like the drug. And then Amazonite, which is another crystal. I used to collect crystals a lot more. And yeah, I just wanted to show you my crystals for the day. I don't know. This was filmed over the span of like a week and a half or 2 weeks. Here I am starting to layer some of the other colors on the palette. Like I'm starting to paint more of the skin tones, and I start working on the rest of the little details like the band-aids and the shoes and the pants. Normally it takes me quite a lot longer to get the depth that I want in the skin tones that I paint. But since the background of this painting is so busy, I realized while working on the skin, especially on this guy's skin, that I really didn't need to be adding so much depth because like it didn't matter with the amount of detail, like it still looked nice. I know for sure these jeans are not anatomically correct. Again, this is another one of those things that I drew without reference. The pockets don't make any sense, but I still like how they turned out. Yeah, not much to talk about in this video. Normally I feel like I'm a lot more chatty during these speed paint footage stuff, but yeah, I've just been kind of taking everything day by day. I honestly haven't just been feeling that great, and there's been some stressful things happening in my personal life, so I don't know. It just feels nice to be able to zone out and work on an art project and film it for you guys, even though I don't have much to talk about. in the next, I'm not sure if it's going to be the next video exactly, but in another video that I'll do in the future where we continue to work on this painting, I can finally start getting into the 3D details. And I'm so excited because it's been quite a bit since I played with clay. I think the last time was whenever I did the frosting border on the coffin painting. And yeah, the entire black portion around the edges of the painting, that's just empty space for all of the clay that I'm going to layer down. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. And I'm excited to film it for you all. I'm also going to be working on another frame for a separate art piece, I think at the same time. And yeah, I just think it's gonna be a fun video. So now we're getting closer to the ending of the painting portion of this vlog. And that's because I wanted to film a makeup get ready with me with you guys. Besides painting, I've been playing with some makeup again, and I've been really enjoying doing like gray makeup looks, like gray eyeshadow color and like smoky eyes. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the painting portion of this vlog. Tell me what you think in the comments. And yeah, I will see you in just a minute. Hey, I know I look crazy, but that's because I've been having a nice cozy morning with my partner. He happened to be off today, and we went to my favorite gluten-free donut place, and we got some like coffee. It was really good. But yeah, I'm checking in with you because I actually finished the painting portion already. I'm really shocked. I thought I had so much more to do, but it really didn't take me that long. But I am comparing like I'm comparing a space this big as opposed to like my 3-foot tall coffin, which obviously took a really long time. But yeah, so I finished the I finished the painting portion of this project, and this is how it turned out. I'm really proud of it. I think the reason why I thought I was going to have to do so much more is because I was really nervous about painting the sheet ghost because of the see-through skeleton details. I know it's probably not perfect, but for my first attempt, I think that it's pretty decent. And yeah, I love these weird colors that I picked. I wanted to go with kind of, it's like pastel grunge, like sickly sweet vibes. Very heavily influenced by this makeup palette, which I am going to be filming a Get Ready With Me. That's also why I look like this, because I just need to get my hair out of my face. Yeah, so here's some up close details. And yeah, I already put the matte coat over it, so now it's sealed and protected for now. And the next time that we work on this together, I'm going to be doing all the clay and 3D elements. That may take a little bit, because it's like all of the black is going to be like covered in clay and different stuff. So yeah, I'm so excited, and I'm really proud of myself for completing it. But now I kind of just want to get ready with you guys. I haven't filmed myself just putting makeup on for fun in a while. And yeah, I just want to do it today. I've been watching a lot of makeup videos yesterday because I started not feeling well and I was resting in bed. And I'm kind of doing something that's like a little bit out of my comfort zone, but not really. I've done this makeup look before off camera. I'm doing a gray smoky eye today. Yeah, I've just been really into the gray eyeshadow look. I need to prep my skin though and whatnot. I just use witch hazel and water and then my moisturizer. Oh, I'm also going to be trying a couple new products with y'all today. I've been really into this little Pond's lotion. It was really cheap from Walmart, and I'm trying to like really be frugal right now money-wise. And I was kind of worried because this stuff is actually very heavily scented. So if you don't like scented or heavily fragrance products, I don't recommend this. But I'm surprised because it's not making me freak out. And I think I've been using it for close to a month now. It's weird because as I age, I feel like my skin actually gets less sensitive, which is kind of nice. I forgot my SPF. I don't think I'm gonna be leaving the house today. Can I just be naughty and not put SPF on? I'm gonna do an actual gray smoky eye. I normally keep like the heaviness. What am I trying to say? Dial up. I like to keep most of the depth in my eye makeup looks. Like I like to keep it mostly in the outer corners, but I am going to try and just keep an actual like shape, like rounded shape, if that makes sense. And like actually have black that covers and gradiates into gray. Y'all, this latte has 3 shots of espresso in it, and I still feel like I need more. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be brave or not, but there's this really amazing makeup artist here on YouTube that I love watching. I feel terrible because I always forget how to pronounce her username. It's like a gorgeous, like Gaelic name or Irish name. I'll put the video down below and her channel in the description, but she did a gray eye makeup video where she had like gray here, but then she also did this section using like periwinkle. And so it was like this beautiful blue, purple pastel gradient into the gray. I might try and do that, but I don't know if I'm going to be brave enough. Doing ye old Old glue. I honestly haven't been doing my makeup. Well, I've been doing my makeup, but I just don't make a lot of content with it. I feel like I do my makeup maybe once or twice a week. And then half the time, my allergies are so bad that my eyes are super itchy, so I just don't wear anything, or I just fall asleep and have to take my makeup off. Okay, so I'm trying this. This is the Makeup Revolution Skin Silk Under Eye Brightener and Concealer in the shade Fair Cool. I'm normally a fair warm type person, but this should be okay. I really only use concealer as sort of an eye primer, so I'm excited to try this with y'all. Because I have see-through eyelids. Ooh! It's one of those with the metal component. I normally tap this on my brush. Now I'm scared. I've been using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer for years, but mine's almost empty and I really don't want to use e.l.f. products anymore. Okay, I'm going in, y'all. Ooh! Immediately drops it. The metal component's kind of weird. It feels nice on my skin. Hey, that's pretty nice. I'm surprised of the amount of coverage that it gave me because it feels so thin. I'm so used to the thick consistency of the Camo Concealer. This is really nice. Huh. Lovely. See how translucent my eyelids are? I feel like I have to wear concealer on my eyes because my veins will mess up like the coloring of the eyeshadow, like the blueness of my veins. Ooh, that feels so nice. So far, I like it. I definitely get the like skin silk concept because it just like, it's such a thin formula, but it just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna put a little bit around here. I'm trying not to be self-conscious of my smile lines, but it's hard. I refuse to get Botox or filler though. I want to age at this point out of spite because society and how we treat women in general. Whatever. I don't want to get into it. This is supposed to be light and fun. Yeah, this is perfect for me because it's like, I love the look of like full coverage makeup and I love watching people put full coverage makeup on, but it really is just a sensory thing for me. The second that it gets on my skin, I'm just like, what? And this is such like the perfect consistency that it kind of just melted into my skin. And it's not, you know, completely full coverage. I could probably layer it and make it full coverage, but I don't mind a little bit of my eye bags coming through. Yeah, I like this so far. Nice. I'm probably just gonna go ahead, see my bottle, you can like see through it. Like you can see light poking through it, and it's probably definitely expired at this point. I should probably just throw it away. I'm gonna go ahead and put some black eyeliner on. It's fine if it's messy. To the eyeshadow. Yeah, I am using this beloved Sugar and Spite palette by Blend Bunny. And yeah, we're gonna use the heck out of these 3 colors. What's funny is that whenever I first started using makeup, I started wearing a little bit of makeup in 7th grade, and then I feel like I went full throttle in 8th grade. And I used to actually wear mostly gray eyeshadow. My parents had let me get, it was like a little makeup palette from Claire's at the mall. And it was one of those where like it looked like a book, and then you open it up and there's just like all these different colors on the inside. And yeah, I was like a little emo scene bean. I've always been interested in like different alternative subcultures. And yeah, I would just do my little makeup looks, and I would wear the heck out of the gray eyeshadow and also the blue eyeshadow. I remember because my uncle used to make fun of me, and he would call me like Mimi or Mimi Bobek, and like that ain't even an insult. Like, thank you. Anyway, yeah, I started wearing the gray tones more in this palette, and I think the grays really complement my eye color because they have almost like a cool blue tone. But anyways, I'm gonna go in with just this gray. We're gonna start doing a smoky eye. Okay, definitely a little bit of creasing, but that's okay. I do have oily eyelids, so I'm kind of worried, but we'll see. As I'm filming this, tomorrow will be Mother's Day, I believe. Tomorrow's Saturday. Can't remember if Mother's Day is on Sunday or Saturday. But yeah, Avery and I will be pretty busy, but it'll be fun. He's going to go to our hometown to visit his mom. But it's also kind of like a chore thing because I think his cousin is going to see if we can borrow the trailer from some of the other relatives so that we can start clearing out our garage because we have a bunch of like our old carpet that we removed, and so we really need to take stuff to the dump. So Avery's gonna go up there and like have a nice time with his mom, and then also maybe get the trailer. And I'm going to stay here because I have so much laundry to do and our washer is out, and I'm going to be hanging out with my parents for most of the day. Yeah, and just like hanging out with them doing laundry, and then in the afternoon Avery will be coming back and we'll be meeting up and having dinner with my parents. I mean, I would, there's a part of me that wants to go to visit his, you know, mom and other family because I haven't seen his mom in a long time too, and it'd be nice. But we just have so much adult stuff that we need to get done, and it's hard because he works, you know, he works full time, and sometimes he works really long, strenuous hours, and he works outside. So on the days off, or on his days off, it's like we tend to try to like get some stuff done. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to all that because, yeah, it'll just be nice. Full raccoon mode, everybody. And I am super blowing mine out. Because I don't know, I like this shape. Now I'm going to be going back and forth between Rebel and Tough as Nails, the mid-tone gray, and this really dark, like black gray. But I'm going to try to keep the black mostly on the lid because I want it, even though I like messy blown out eye makeup looks, I still don't know. I still want there to be a gradient. And I'm kind of like tapping and then tapping back and forth. Do any of you that do makeup, do you guys do that? Like mix your makeup in the palettes? I know some people probably would think that it might be horrifying to do that because they want their makeup palettes to stay really pretty. But I don't know. It's like the painter in me just wants to like combine stuff. My left eyelid is always kind of sort of patchy. I don't know why. It's always been that way. It's like my skin or something. And there's really not even that much fallout with this eyeshadow. I'm so glad I was able to get this palette. I normally can't afford to get like indie makeup. So, and this was my dream makeup palette, and I'm just grateful that I was able to get it when they restocked it on Blend Bunny. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a much smaller brush because now I'm going to be going in with Don't Be Salty. It's really, really pretty, and it's like surprisingly bright, and I'm gonna blend everything with this. Where is my brush? Yeah, this is what I'm saying is that like I normally would like, it's almost like a cut crease, but I don't actually cut my crease. I normally keep this part of my lid really light and put glitter and stuff. But yeah, I've just been into this like really matte look. Mixing. And again, this is just a personal preference for my eye shape, but I do still make my shadow kind of go up. Because I want my eyes to be ridiculously big. I do. I just like it. Okay, you guys, I kind of want to do the like periwinkle thing where the eyebrow area is like super pastel-y periwinkle. I forgot to mute my phone. But anyway, I'm nervous. I think I have this white in this Makeup Revolution palette. Or is it just Revolution now? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna be a big brave dog. We're gonna be a big brave dog. I am going to do a couple mixeronis. We're going to take, you know, I could probably just do it from this palette because I have the colors. I'm going to take mostly white, and then I think I'm going to mix, well, I'm gonna mix the white with this blue shade, Not Sorry, and also with the shade called With a Smile. I thought I was going to use the purples in the other palette, but this one has more of a pink undertone and is still really pastel, so I think it'll be a much better choice. I'm nervous. Okay, we're going to do it. Let's be brave. Big brave dog. Ooh, it's kind of working out. I love that. Nice. It pays off being brave. Just gotta do it scared. That's the truth behind bravery, is that you're just scared the whole time while you're doing it. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. I feel so cute. I'm gonna like really try to pack it on and make it pigmented, and then I'm gonna go back in with the grays and just do some blending. Ugh, it's so pretty. Periwinkle is one of my favorite colors. If you're somebody that wears like more base makeup or can handle more products on your face, I bet if you put like white pigment, like a white face paint or white base, and then do the periwinkle color on top, it would be even brighter. But no, thank you. I will stick to just building it up with the white eyeshadow. Okay, and this is just, I always use this brush as my like face blendy outy bit. I'm going in with the shade Middle Finger. The shade is basically my skin tone. And yeah, just further blending. Just making sure everything looks cohesive. Doesn't have to be perfectly blended, obviously. I actually haven't been wearing a lot of face makeup, including blush, but I might try to today. And I use blush as contour, but I stick it mostly to these areas. Let's see. Going in with this NYX Buttermelt blush in the shade Feeling Butter. It's very dark, but that's just how I like my blush. I always try to give off subversive clown vibes. And yeah. And I purposely do it from the socket up because I kind of want it to look, I don't know, like slightly gaunt. I like that vibe. It's like, is she a clown? Is she The Walking Dead? I don't know. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do my nose too, which I haven't done in a bit. My little heart nose. We're going to use this concealer again, but I am going to put it on with a brush. Let's see how well this works, because it is a lot thinner. It's this buggeroni. It's not as bright, but that's fine. I'm actually gonna use a little bit, where's my face powder? This one. But I'm gonna dip it in the white and kind of, yeah. Right. We're almost done. We're getting close. I just have to do all the eyeliner bits. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my lips yet, too. But let's keep on going. We're gonna do my eyebrows now. And I mix this little Wet n Wild brown pencil with the Quite Contrary to like sculpt my eyebrows. And I always do the Pissed Off Shiba Inu brow. And now we will be doing the eyeliner that I always do because I can't escape it. I've tried to do a couple looks where I don't add a wing, but I always end up adding a wing later. I can't help it. I feel naked when I don't have my massive antenna wings. Doing inner corner. Right, and then eye bag area. It's getting harder and harder for me to do this eye bag look just because, like, as I naturally age, I'm getting more fine lines. I don't care about the look of them, but it does make putting on like pencil liner a lot more difficult because the pencil line will just keep catching on all the little lines of my eyelid, especially this eye. So sometimes it looks extra messy and it's just because it's hard for me to move the pencil. There's my, oh, there it is. Go in with eyeliner. Do my exaggerated antenna wing. I'm gonna do a double line. Like I'm gonna put pink under these lines. I used to do that for like, oh, I was doing that for a while. And I did it the last time I did this look, but I used white instead of pink. But I feel like the pink is going to look less harsh so that like the focus is still the shadow. Let's hope anyway. Ugh, I need to get a new one of these soon because I can tell this is slowly going out because it's getting goopier and goopier. At least my eyes aren't falling out. Yeah, I actually like how subtle the pink is. I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild highlighting powder and my little highlighter brush, and I'm only going to put highlighter on my eyebrow bone and the tip of my nose. Because, yeah, I've just been really into like a, like more matte look, I guess. And also my blush is one of those where it's basically like a built-in highlighter too. So I feel like if I add too much to my actual face, I'll just look extra sweaty. I know like dewy makeup is really in right now, but I feel like it just doesn't look good on me. Hee hee hee, so cute. I don't think I'm gonna add fake freckles today. You know what I just realized? I didn't put on primer. To be fair, I'm not going anywhere today, but what the... I've been using this Essence primer for like a couple weeks now. I really like it. It's kind of weird because the consistency, it's kind of like if you mixed a gel and a silicone together. Yeah, and at first I thought that was going to be weird for my skin, but it actually feels nice. It's hydrating and plumping, free from stuff. It also actually feels like it's doing something nice for my skin. So, a little disappointed that I didn't put this on, but oh well. I'm not going to put on face powder to make up for it, so Hopefully the blush holds up fine. Okay, so off camera, I am going to put on my lashes. I always use the Lash Princess, but it's really boring for you guys to probably watch me do it because it's one of the longest steps in my makeup for some reason. And I'm going to figure out a lip situation. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I will come back in a second. Right, and here's the finished look. I'm going to take my glasses off. Yeah, it wasn't even makeup that was that long to do. I'm really glad I was brave and tried out the like periwinkle color on the brow line. Yeah, and all I did was put on a little star gem, and then I have just one of those like pH balance balms on. I actually like the way they look on my skin. So on days where I like don't want to wear a heavy lip, I'll just put this on. Thanks for hanging out with me and watching me work on this painting. And I'm glad that I was able to get it done in this video. Again, next time that we work on this together, we will be going in with clay, doing some deco whip. I'm gonna incorporate some scorpions. Yeah. But yeah, I would really appreciate it if you would hit the like button for me. It really helps me out. And also consider subscribing if you haven't yet. If you don't got shit to say, how about you leave me just some spring themed emojis, since this is a pretty colorful painting. And yeah, I will see you guys in another video. Bye-bye.